Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Nur Hikmah from Ikhlas. Alright, so first of all, I would like to say thanks to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala because He has given us breathing and the opportunity so I can make this video. And we don't forget to send salam and salawat to our Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam because he has guided us from the darkness to the lightness. Alright, so in this video, I will share student difficulties in translating English text. So what are they? Here we go. Okay, maybe all of us still confused. What is translation? So according to Yakub, translation is an activity carried out in language by replacing textual material in one language and with similar textual material in another language. So with translation, we can understand and we can get the point what in the text. But if we have a problem with translation, maybe we cannot understand what the meaning of the text. Okay, beside that, there are 2 points students to difficult to translate. The first one is missing in vocabulary, and the second one is literary text. So the first one is student difficult in translate are more dominant than their lack of vocabulary mastery. So most of the students feel that the difficult to translate is because their lack of vocabulary mastery. So based on Arona and Nadra reference, so there are 87.50% the student says that their lack of vocabulary mastery. And the next point is literary text. So according to Newmark, literary text is contain a figurative meaning. So that's are difficult to translate into Indonesian or otherwise. So in which student difficult to translate is because they have to problem to translate a literary text because the student have now what's the meaning behind what's the author write. So it means literary text that occurs to figurative meanings. That figurative meaning is what's that? The reason why the student have a problem to translation. Okay, so here there are 3 types of error in translation, especially student error in translation. Also, that are errors in translation idioms, ellipses, and then textual meaning. So the first one is error in translation idioms. So idioms are the most difficult part of student to translate. So this happens because idioms cannot be understood from the literal meaning of the words they make up. So they are difficult to understand from individual words. So that idioms are part of mastering any language and part of everyday language use because idioms show linguistic and cultural boundaries that are able to communicate between culture. So because language and cultural barriers can make it difficult for students to translate idioms into Indonesian. And the second error in translation ellipsis. So an ellipsis is structural relationship that one of the linguistic omit. So they word omit in the sentence may be grammatically correct. So but students don't fully understand the meaning of the sentence because of the omission. So this makes students confused to how to translate the ellipsis of the right answer. And the last, error in translation textual meaning. So in this problem, it can be students still have difficult in translate phrase. So this expression need adjustment of textual meaning. So that's about types of error in translation. Okay, so the factor that affect student translation error, that most of students don't have a strong background about the content, and they still translating sayings. Okay, so for the conclusion in this video, translation is one of the most difficult subject to deal with by student of the English study program. So the student have made three types of mistakes, namely idioms, ellipses, and textual meaning in translation. So beside that, it's also influenced by several factors that cause errors in translation. So that's a little explanation about student difficult to translate that I have shared. So that's about I think it's enough for me. So thanks for your kind attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.